Hey everybody, welcome. So we're doing Scarlet Keys. We were in, pardon me again, Alexandria. We're heading up to Rome. So we're gonna hop into the book. I'm gonna guess around here. No, it's a little forward more. 51T is what we're looking for. Okay. We are not off mission, so proceed to Romulus and Remus 2. We get an additional resource in our pool. We can come back to Rome in between or after playing another scenario. Oh, I forgot that we had 1 XP in the pool at the end of the last round, so Zoe's deck isn't updated, so... Is that it? Yeah. So we're going to put this in Zoe's deck. So we had 1 XP, I had it hanging, but we had 1 from the tablet. When we had to add another tablet, we already had 4. Well, that didn't do what I wanted. That's fine. We have to take one of these cards out, and it's going to be the physical training. I just need to find it. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we get 1 extra resource to start the next mission. And then we embark. So that takes 1 time from us, because we had to move. And then we're going to move into Marrakesh, which is Dead Heat. That also is going to take a time, which means we have to read Epsilon. So we know that's on page 69. So we go here, page 69. And then we will read Epsilon. Okay. For the remainder of the campaign, gather members of the Red Coterie whose name matches you haven't seen the last of, choose 1 at random, and shuffle it into the encounter deck. Okay, so the 2 that we haven't seen the last of are the Red Glove Man and the Beast. So we need to find... Is it in here? Red Coterie. There we go. So we're going to search inside for the Red Glove Man and the Beast and the Cowl of Crimson. Put them together. Oop, they're supposed to go together. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And they're going to end up in the bag. Okay. So we're going to go to Marrakesh, which is 11B, which we know is going to be that. And that should be near the front of the book, so let's go to like 15. Even further. Okay. See how much time has passed. Fewer than 15. I believe so. Let's double check, but I think that's correct. 3, 6, 10. Yep. So we're good on that. We're going to proceed to Intro 2. In Intro 2, we get sent to Setup. Okay. In the Setup, we gather some cards. We put the locations into play using their non-abandoned versions. We start at the railway station. Place resources as civilians. 10 or few has passed, so no changes made, so that's great. These cards are all going to be set aside for us. Check the campaign log and build the act agenda accordingly, so no changes made. Shuffle and play. There are going to be civilians in this. In this scenario, resources are representative of innocent civilians at Marrakesh who are in grave danger for the purposes of enemy movement and attacks. They'll treat civilians as if they are investigators. They would not engage them, but they will attack them as if they were engaged. If a civilian is attacked, it's automatically slain. Civilians remain present on a location when it's revealed. Whenever a civilian is slain, put it on the reference card to track how many. During this scenario, you'll be choosing a random location, shuffle the 5 that are not in play, and draw 1 at random. Throughout the scenario, you might be swapping locations, leave any kind of a token, attachment, investigator, enemy, and other cards at the other one, and just swap it out. That's easy. Okay, time to play. Okay, so let's flip. Or wait, are these not supposed to be flipped? I thought they were supposed to be face up. Let's go back. Put the locations into play using this. Okay, so no, they're not supposed to be face up. For each location, place resources on it equal to one more than the number of investigators, so 3. Okay, so what we're going to do is just make a pile of 3 in a little triangle like so. And we're going to click the clone button, and then we're going to do 1. Oh, apparently we're doing them. Alright, well apparently we're doing them in a stack. Because even though I wanted to get all 3, it just did 1. Okay, we're going to ignore the clues. We're not going to know them. This one is revealed, and that's where we're going. If you remember, at the end of the last mission, Daryl had died. I'm sorry, not Daryl. The guy with the money, Bob, had died, and he had the obol, so he loses. He's gone. We're going to replace him with Vincent. We'll see how it goes. I've never played with Vincent before, so this is going to be new and exciting for me. So we'll do mulligans. Okay. So for Vincent, this is his stat line. After he heals damage off of an ally or investigator, you can give them an on-the-men skill card, which is over here. So basically, when you heal somebody, they get a quickly and unexpected courage. Basically, is the way I would just, you get the 2 question mark. So the more healing you can do, the better. And then he gets access to Rogue and Guardian cards level 0 up to 15. So you'll see a wide mix of colors in the deck. As you can see here, bandages does healing, so that's great. This is a way to do more combat and deal more damage. So we like that. We like Vicious Blow, Empirical Hypothesis. You can basically, if you complete tasks, you can draw extra cards. So it's a good card to have. We haven't done any upgrades on it. The experience that we spent, 1 is for brute force and 2 is for the intellect version of brute force. I forget the name of it. Alright, so we're doing mulligans. We're at a location of 3 shroud with 4 intellect. We probably don't need this much extra damage, so let's throw that away. We'll want this later, but not now. So that's probably good. So let's take 2 cards. 1, 2. So we put this on assets to get more stats, so we get a better chance to do healing, and then backpack to go get some items. Alright. Come over here to Zoe. Swap to not being a player. Okay, well, none of these are the weapon, although we'll keep that because it could be the weapon. Can't have that in the opener, per the rules. Hey, it's the weapon. Alright. It's always good when you find your card. It's part of why we thin out the deck in mulligans so aggressively for it. Alright, so we'll have Zoe go first. She'll start out by dropping the hammer, quite literally. And then she'll investigate. We'll go this way. Okay, if you rescue a civilian here, heal 1 damage or 1 horror. The way you rescue civilians is you spend... Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh, we can't rescue them yet, but eventually we'll be able to rescue them. And you're going to have to spend clues to do that. So we've spent 2 actions. We played the hammer and we moved. I'm down to tempt fate. So we put 3 blesses and 3 curses into the bag, and then we draw a card. Alright, and then with our final action, we'll gain a resource. That way we'll be better set up for the future. Vincent's going to use the railroad station ability to move over here to be with Zoe. We're going to test with Take Heart Even to investigate. Let's go grab that. It's likely a fail, but we'll go check. We do fail. There are no enemies, so we don't get attacked. But we do get 2 resources. We actually get an extra resource from Rome, and then we'll draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. The next action we'll take is to play the backpack, which lets us look at the top 6. We're looking for 3 non-weakness item or supplies. Okay, well that's our signature item, so we'll grab that. And that's also an item, so we'll just get it out of our deck. Okay. So we click and search. And then Oh, I could have played. I wouldn't have. I would have. I should. Okay, I should have played Empirical Hypothesis before testing with Take Heart. That's a mistake. That's all right though. We'll use our backpack and play our bone saw. All right. So that's 3 actions for Vincent. So we go to upkeep, get a guard dog, upkeep, get a blade. That readies. Doom on the agenda. And encounter card. Okay, so we're +1, we'll go +3. Okay, we succeed, so we draw a card from Overpower. Okay. So we'll have Zoe go first. She'll spend 2 actions to get rid of that. 1, 2. And then she'll play Enchant Weapon onto the hammer. So now the hammer is a relic, which it already was. It takes up this slot as well. And then when you perform a fight action, you can exhaust it to add your willpower again. So already it's an 8, it'll make it a 12, and then it'll deal an extra damage. So it's a way to get a bonus point of hit in. Alright, and that's all 3 actions for Zoe. So now it's Vincent's turn. We are not expecting to fail this one, or we're not trying to fail this one's a better way to say that. So we want to investigate, but we don't have the cards that we need to do so well. Right? So, how do we do it? Let's play Empirical Hypothesis. And this has only happened at the start of the round, so we can't use it now anyway. So I should have played this last turn instead of the bone saw, but that was alright. Alright, so we did that. Let's draw a card. Okay. And then let's gain a resource. We're going to set up to play guard dog and be able to start using our ability. We're going to need to start getting these on the men so we can clue better. So we'll do upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. That's the upgraded backpack, although it's not really needed right now. 2 of 8. And encounter card. Each coterie enemy shifts keys. Well, there's none of those, so we don't have to worry about that. There are no coteries in play, so it gains surge. Okay, the first copy drawn gains surge during your attempt. It's a humanoid risen. Each risen enemy in each school spawns at a random location. So it's going to spawn at the square, and it had surge. If you attempt to evade it, it gains alert, but you can evade it as a fast. Okay. Alright, so this one doesn't have surge, so we just draw it, but it goes somewhere wrong thing. Okay, it goes to the tanneries, which is below us. Okay. And then put famine into play next to the agenda. Increase the cost of cards you play by 1. It goes away at the end of the round. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to be able to investigate well, so instead we're going to have Vincent spend 3 to play guard dog. Then we'll move down, revealing this location. We can probably investigate here. That's a way to get extra clues. Cool. The thrall will engage us because we moved into the location. We're going to investigate the location so we get an opportunity attack. The damage will go on guard dog, who's going to react to kill it. We're going to investigate at +2. And we're going to commit Inspiring Presence to be +3. Auto fail. Everyone can remember that from yesterday. Okay. And then we'll investigate again +2. There are no civilians slain, so it's a success. So we'll grab a clue. Alright. So Zoe will move to the railway station, then we'll use the ability on the railway station to move down. So she'll get engaged on by the civilian. She'll fight. She'll succeed. We reveal this location. Okay. Well, we have one action remaining. It's unlikely that we're able to do anything great with it. So let's drop down our backpack and see if we can find our cross. Alright, so there's the cross, so we'll take that for sure. That's an asset. This only gets items or supplies. So yeah, we'll just grab the Runa camera out of our deck so we don't have to see it, and end our search. And that ends our turn, so upkeep. And upkeep. This gets readied. Doom on the agenda. This goes away. Oop, not there, there. And counter card. Okay, the first one gains Surge and gets spawned at a random location. Tombs. And then since it has Surge, we pull again. This is back, so cards cost... Oh, I couldn't have played the backpack last turn. It's too late now. I took the money away to fix it as best we can. Okay, test agility 3, so we're -2. We're going to commit Take Heart. And we're... Oh yeah, we picked this to... we're going to fail by 2 or more, so we do that. So this gets us to... Oh, this gets an evidence. This happens, so we'll take 3 damage. This goes away, this goes away. We get 2 resources and draw 2 cards. Alright. Things are looking a little bit better now. Let's get our... We'll have Vincent go. Get our Dream Enhancing Serum down. We'll spend our research from the Empirical Hypothesis to draw a card. That doesn't match any of the cards in our hand. We'll throw down our Magnifying Glass, so we're investigating at +3. That's a success, so we'll take the clue. Oh, we have to take damage. Oh, okay. And then so Zoe pulled one of those as well. Okay. That's not an... I thought it was if you fail. That's just you take a damage. That's going to be really hard on us with 4 of those in the bag. But Vincent does heal stuff, so hopefully that'll get us where we're going. Alright, so that's... 1 was Dream Enhancing Serum. 2 was Investigate. We could probably get these clues, so I'll have Vincent move over here to be number 3. Zoe will go. She'll slide up into here. Gets +1 shroud for each civilian on it. Oh boy. Okay, well, so for now it's a 7 shroud location, which is basically a million. We'll slap it with a hammer. That'll kill it. So move and fight. And then we will get a resource with our 3rd action. Okay. Upkeep and upkeep. Oh, I should have got money for the guys she fought. So she fought 2 people. Okay, so I had the money to play the backpack the previous turn. So instead of getting a money this turn, I would have played my cross from the backpack. So when Zoe engages people, she gets resources. She fought 2 of the thralls, so she would have got 2 money. So I forgot to pay for the backpack on that one turn, the extra from the famine. So I had taken a resource away. So I would have had the resource, and then this turn, instead of getting a resource, I would play the cross. Actually, I should lose another resource for that. Okay. Now things are fair and even. We did upkeep for everybody. So then famine, like we just said, goes away again. Doom on the agenda. And a card for Zoe. Okay, she's +1. She'll go +4. She'll succeed. Okay, well, 3 is the highest, so we're going to place a doom on our guard dog. And we intend to let our guard dog go away. I guess we could have put it on the bone saw. We don't really need it, but I think it's fine. Alright, so we'll have Vincent go. He'll investigate. He's +2. Okay, gets 3 of the clues. We have 5 now. What do we need to advance? 4? You have to be at the ritual site, which is there. Okay. We didn't know that over on this side. Nope. Okay. Alright, so now it's Zoe's turn. She'll drop down, I guess, the medical student and heal up a little bit. That's only when their cards do it. Oh, she's definitely not investigating this location, so she'll move back to the railway station. That way she has the ability to move as needed. And then with our final action, we'll gain a resource. Alright, so upkeep, unfortunate, 6 of 8, and encounter cards. Okay, the penalty's hard. We're +1. I think we'll just test it. We succeed, but we have to take a damage, so we'll let it go onto the med student. Okay, and then we come over here. This one, we're even. It's a willpower test. What's the bag look like? Okay, we definitely don't want to fail, so we'll commit to be +1. We succeeded. Okay. All right, we could advance. We're gonna have to come back here anyway, so let's just do that. All right, so we'll move to the. Oh, what had Zoe gain a resource? It doesn't make sense. I would have had her move over. Or she could have. Ooh, never mind. She could have used this to go here, knowing we're going to advance this turn anyway, and still got the resource. And then we'll have Vincent come up and use it. So we're using the move on the Marrakesh rail station. And then we'll spend 4 clues to advance. So we just take 1 off, put the 4 in here. Okay. Spawn Amaranth enemy at the Palace Gardens, which is here. Hopefully she's just on top. She is. We'll have her engage with Zoe, who will use the cross trick to hit her for 1. Lurking Corruption, which I'm sure is that side. And attach the set-aside Lady Blossom key to her, which is not this card. Nor that card. Nor that. There we go. Okay. Put the set-aside, save the civilian cards next to the agenda deck, which is probably that. Okay, we'll bring it down here. Shuffle Khalid into the enemy encounter deck. Okay. Shuffle him. Nothing about the discard pile, so that's fine. These will go back away. This will go back away. After a civilian is slain, if 8 have been slain, advance. If Amaranth is defeated, advance. Okay, and then on the story card, spend 1 clue to rescue a civilian from your location and place it on this card. When the game ends, flip this card and keep all tokens on it. Alright, so 1 clue per civilian. Vincent has 2 actions. We only have 1 clue, so we'll use 1 clue to save 1 civilian. And then we will try to get the remaining clues. So let's investigate. We are 5, we are 6, we are 7 to 4. We'll go 8 to be +4. Actually, we'll go 8 to be +4. We needed it. Nice. And we'll get all 3 clues because we used both deductions. Okay. So now it's Zoe's turn. She'll use her hammer to fight. We'll use our enchanted weapon. So we are 12 to 3, so we're plus 9. And it has 6 health. So we're going to be dealing 3 damage, and then we'll grab this vicious blow to be dealing... Actually, we'll let that be on the next one. We'll hit for 3. Actually, no, this one. 4. Okay, we succeed. It's actually 5. That's hysterical. Oh, it's actually... Wait, why does it have a damage on it? Oh, because I used my cross. Well, that's perfect then. So we do... oh, wait, that only works... Add plus... Okay, so the moving is the extra thing. I definitely succeeded by 3 or more, and that's not conditional on being non-elite. The non-elite's only moving it away. Okay, so we hit for 4, and then we hit for 5 with Vicious Blow, and 1 from the... Oh, we were killing it even without the cross, but that's fine. So she is defeated. So she'll go up here into the victory display. And then when she gets defeated, we advance again. If it advanced because Amaranth was defeated, flip Amaranth to her Corruption Revealed side, keeping all tokens and attachments on her. And move her to a random location with no investigators. Shuffle both copies of the Ancient Raider in. Alright, random location. She can't go there because there's investigators there. Still can't go there because there's investigators there. The railway station. Okay. So then Zoe will move in. Amaranth will engage her again. This time we can't use that. Okay. Oh, this is on this side. Okay. And then I guess we'll use the hammer. Oh, it's still exhausted from before. But we'll use it to attack. So we are 8 to 4 is plus 4. And we succeed. We'll deal 2 damage. Alright, so we go to the monster phase. She does 2 and 1. Then we go upkeep. And upkeep. Doom in the agenda. 7 of 8. And encounter card. Okay, ghouls get spawned at a random location, I believe. Yep. At the tanneries below. And... oh, not an encounter card. There we go. Can't play cards. Alright. Well then. Oh, did I take a clue? I did. Okay, I see what I did. This clue is still on the location. We take a resource off. I fixed that. And there's only 3 guys here, so this is a shroud of 4. My brain didn't work before. Alright, so we'll have Zoe go first and start swinging the hammer. She's 8 to 4, so it's plus 4. So she succeeds. She'll use the hammer's ability to deal 4 damage. So that's 6. And then she'll hit again. 7, 8. And a fail. And you have retaliate. That's the 5th red squid I've pulled with Zoe in the last 2 missions, all on retaliate attacks. It's actually well above the averages of what should be happening, but that's the game sometimes. It just loves us. Alright, well, Vincent's going to step on in and attempt to fight Amaranth. We are -1. We will use it on a basic fight, so it gets plus 3, so we're plus 2 now. We'll go +3, +4. We succeed and deal 3 damage. And then we heal. So we'll heal Zoe. And then whenever we heal, we can give someone on the mend. So we'll give that to Zoe. And that's from... oh, sorry. This only works on an ally. Okay, well, we have to then hit Zoe and heal the guard dog. Never mind. So we moved and we committed that card. We could fight, but I think we just have the guard dog do its job. So we're going to engage instead. So let me go to the monster phase. The ghoul is going to take one of the civilians. Can't stop that. And then Amaranth's going to attack. It's going to kill the guard dog, who's going to react and kill Amaranth. So neither Amaranth nor Rosine are in play, so we advance. We don't know Amaranth's name, so resolution 4. Did we just finish? Yep. Okay. Well, that was a real fast one. Each investigator gains XP equal to the display. Someone gets the last blossom, and we haven't seen the last of Amaranth. We mark a time and continue. Well, that might be the fastest speedrun we've had. There's only 1 XP in the display. But we're done. Could have been worse. Oh wait, we're supposed to flip this over. Okay. If the number of rescued civilians is more than the number of slain, we get 2 bonus experience. It's a tie, so nothing happens, because there's 1 of each. Okay, well, maybe we could have waited longer, but we were able to kill Amaranth really quickly. So there we go. So we have to just mark off who gets the last blossom, which we'll give that to Vincent, obviously, because it does healing, right? So the last blossom goes to Vincent, and we haven't seen the last of Amaranth. Alright, well, that was a super fast campaign. I hope everyone enjoyed seeing the new things and seeing Vincent do his job. He really didn't get to do much, and he's not going to have a lot of XP, so it wasn't the best opener. But hopefully we'll continue to do well. We'll see everyone tomorrow night. Good night.